Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Alec Wirth.
Hi everybody, I'm Alec. I'm a lover, not a fighter, mostly by necessity. I found this out the hard way in high school and I had my nose broken for me. There's this jerk, the grade above me, named Francisco. Yes, in this story I get beat up by someone named Francisco. And one day he was walking behind me on the path and I turn around at one point and he's throwing an apple at my head. And he missed me, but like narrowly, like you could tell the intent. So I didn't know what to do. I picked up the apple and he threw it at me, so I tossed it playfully back at him. And he took this as like a call to arms. He came up to me and he pushed me and he called me a pussy. Now I hate that word. Like I got a little Marty McFly moment there and I yelled back at him, "Don't call me pussy!" I pushed him. But he was a lot bigger than me, and my hands landed sort of awkwardly on his chest. It became more of like a caress than anything. It was weird. And he commented on it. He said, "Why are you pushing on my chest? Probably because these are the only tits you'll ever get." Which is a weird thing to say in itself. Kind of took us both down with that one. But that got a little rise out of the crowd that was now forming around our schoolyard shoving match. So I wanted to come back, couldn't leave well enough alone, so I said the meanest thing I could think of, which was, "Well, I have been hanging out with your sister a lot lately, so that's an option." Basically a lame version of a yo mama joke. The only problem was, it was kind of true. She was a really sweet girl and a friend of mine. So like any good big brother would, he hit me, they broke it up, and for the next 2 weeks I did the walk of shame with dark sunglasses and a plastic nose cast, where all anyone heard was that I told Francisco I was going to bang his sister, and he justifiably broke my nose. So I'll call that a tie. Harry Potter was pretty big when I was growing up. Thank you. And one thing that always bothered me is how clearly evil the whole Slytherin house was. Like, why do they even allow it to be there? It doesn't make any sense. I didn't really get it until I went to college and I realized Slytherin is like the date-rapey fraternity of the Hogwarts school. Like, everyone knows what's going on there, but there's too many alumni making donations or too many legacy students to shut it down. But even their dorm head, Severus Snape, I've never seen anyone who looks more like a sex offender. Like, he's got that hooked nose, the deep voice, and the like bowl cut, and he's in charge of making magical potions that alter your decision-making abilities. He's definitely a red dot on that Marauders map. You got it. Another thing that bothers me is celebrities on social media, because I think Hollywood used to be a place filled with like glamour and icon. And like, it's because they left something to the imagination. But now we get a direct feed to every time Ashton Kutcher buys a sandwich or Justin Bieber gets a new necklace. And it's like the gilded veil has been lifted and we're left with this needy, insecure side of these people. And it's like we realize they're mostly just shitty, just like the rest of us. And, what was I gonna say? I'm gonna cheat. We wouldn't look up to these same icons if we had seen these sides back then. Like, imagine if the classic movie icons of the past had Twitter. Well, most of them were racist, so there's that. But like, also, like, how lame would it be if like Humphrey Bogart had a Twitter? Like today. Like, of all the Starbucks in all the world, they run out of mocha in mine, frowning face. Or like Jimmy Stewart. Like, "My beautiful wife just made me breakfast. It's a wonderful life." Yeah. That's my Jimmy Stewart. Another thing that bothers me is people on social media in general. Like, for example, Instagram is like crack to insecure girls. All it is now is overly tan, makeup-covered girls taking selfies. If you don't know what a selfie is, it's when you're really insecure and you have a camera phone. You take a picture of yourself doing like a kissy face, and then you put under it some clear cry for validation, like "bad hair day." And the worst part is like 50 of their friends like it. And they say, "Oh my God, what are you talking about? You're so pretty." Like, why do people fuel this behavior? What is wrong with it? They're perpetuating this. They keep posting this shit. And like, they also do like 50 hashtags, like, to get more publicity on their bad hair day, like hashtag blue eyes, hashtag look at me. If I get less than 30 likes, I'll kill myself. It's like annoying. Have some freaking shame. All right, I'm Alec. Thank you very much. You guys are great.
Alec Wirth. He's got a memory system. He forgets it, he looks at the notes. That works, doesn't it? It comes right back to you. Use it. Use it, people.